so today I'm going to be sharing you my new project. So no, I'm not coming out with like a book or anything random. This is just like a little project in my life. I know YouTubers always say like, I have this project, and it's like something amazing, and mine's really not. It's just what I'm gonna do with my makeup for the next few months, so whatever. You guys might remember that in the spring I did a makeup schedule, and on that I did like matte Mondays and totally natural Tuesdays. I had different things I was going to be doing every day of the week just to mix it up, so I was making sure that I was getting use out of everything. I was also at the time doing my Project Pan, which was kind of counterproductive because I kind of had two projects going on at once. But I've come up with a new project that I'm going to do, and so I'm excited to share that with you. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be picking one palette that I'm going to be using for 2 weeks. Now, I have seen a lot of people who do like a weekly makeup, you know, what I'm going to be using for the week, or they'll do a monthly, and I thought using one palette a month would take like over a year, and using a palette just for a week, I don't know that you really get into the palette and you really get to appreciate all the colors. And what I found is I was just like reaching for all these random things and like kind of using it. But the thing that I did enjoy, and I've learned a lot from my Project Pan, is that once I got into a palette and I started using it for more than just a week at a time or just a look at a time, I really got to appreciate different color combinations. I got to be a little bit more creative. I felt like I got to explore a little bit more and not go to like a typical go-to look for that palette, and it really helped me kind of like broaden my horizons and try things that maybe I wouldn't have done with that palette before. So this way I can pick a palette. So say I was using Naked 2. I would use Naked 2 for 2 weeks, and with that I can wear whatever blush lip colors that I feel like go with that. But I'm also going to try not to repeat lip colors as much as possible. So I want to just, even though I'm using the same palette for those 2 weeks, I want to try to switch it up and put a different lip color so that I can have different looks. Because, you know, you always have your favorite lip colors that you go to again and again, and I've been using the same lip color for a while with my Project Pan. So I'm ready to just dive in and just like do lots of random things, like a pink one day and a red and then a berry and then a neutral, and just kind of have fun doing a bunch of different looks, but focusing on one palette and just seeing like daytime looks, smoky looks, colorful looks, you know, just switching it up a little bit. So I'm not sure how long this is going to take me to complete. I do have quite a bit of palettes, but I'm actually really excited. I'm excited to get in and just like use one palette exclusively. I'm going to start with like my bigger palettes first, or if I have like a family of palettes like my Mirabella palettes, I have 3 of those, but those are all going to count as one group. But with the Naked palettes, I'm going to do those separately because I feel like they're different enough that they should deserve their own little time. And in that time that I'm doing this, I'm going to do a makeup tutorial or get ready with me or something like that makeup related, and I'm going to use the palette that I've been using for those 2 weeks. And this is fun because a lot of times you see so many new things and all these new palettes are coming out and these tutorials are being used with these new palettes, and you're like, well, I still have the stack of 20 palettes that I got last year and now nobody ever talks about them. So this is a great way for me to get in and to make sure I'm using the stuff that I have, and also for you guys, if you have these palettes, brush off the dust, crack them open, and realize like they're still beautiful colors. Just because something else new came out that's new and exciting doesn't make what you've got any less awesome. So if I do end up getting some palettes for Christmas, then I would do the same thing. I'll just rotate them in like 2 weeks at a time. Now, of course, if I do like a collab or if I do just some special look, you know, I might do something different, but I want to make sure that every 2 weeks I've got something makeup related that's going to be involving the palette of that week. If you guys have any requests for the palettes that I should use first, go ahead and leave them down below. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the palette selection that I have, but if you've watched my channel for a while, you probably know what makeup I have, and I haven't bought a palette recently, so it's basically the same stuff that I've been using. If you have something, whether it's Naked 1, Naked 2, Naked 3, Smashbox on the Rocks, I probably won't use Chocolate Too Faced for a while just because I've used that a lot, but I've got my Makeup Revolution palettes, I've got my Tarte, so I've got a ton. So if you have something that you want to see me use first, leave that in the comments below so I can make sure I'm getting out what you guys want to see. That is all for today. I'm still going to be finishing up my Project Pan for this month, and I will still be having a wrap-up video and show you kind of everything that I finished for my Project Pan. And then as soon as I'm finished with my Project Pan, this new project will start November 1st. I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye! Okay.
I want that candy I just had. This time, can I have yellow? I want to have yellow. I want to have yellow still.